Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, April 12th, and the headlines are heavy rain, heavy snow, and heavy freezing rain, all in the lower peninsula here over the next 4 days. It'll be mild today with highs up near 70 degrees as you get in the southern part of the state, 40s well to the north. Mid-Michigan, I think, will be in the upper 50s to low 60s, and over the next 4 days, it looks like about 2.3 to 2.7 inches of rain. That's what I'm forecast. Might be a little bit bullish on that. Locally up to 4 inches, and then heavy snows possibly over a foot once you get up around or north of Houghton Lake from around Traverse City or towards Oscoda, Alpena areas off to the north. And again, as you get up to the bridge, some of the models trying to put 20 to 30 inches of snow with winds of 40 miles an hour or greater. Again, that could be issues for the Mackinac Bridge. Yesterday, we had our first above normal day so far for the month of April. We had a high of 54 and a low of 33. No precipitation, but since midnight we've picked up 0.11 of an inch of rain. Again, our normal high is in the low 50s now, normal low 32, and we'll be above that here the next couple of days in mid-Michigan, not so much as you get further north. As far as temperatures out there this morning, you can see temperatures mainly in the low to mid 40s, a little cooler in the thumb area, and you can see our area of winter storm watches. Again, would not be surprised to see these drop a little bit farther south, but certainly as you get off to the north of this area, very hazardous conditions are expected here once we get into late Friday through early Sunday at least. As far as the satellite view this morning, you can see some of the colder cloud tops bringing some of the heavier showers, maybe even a rumble of thunder across some areas of Michigan. Also note some of the development back here in the relatively fair area, and this area will move over the state late this morning into the afternoon, so I expect a few breaks in the clouds, and that'll help get us pretty warm again. I think 70 or higher likely across southern and lower Michigan. I think here in mid-Michigan, highs of the mid-50s to around 60s in the forecast. I think we could outperform that. I think we could be well into the low 60s, so we'll keep an eye on that. The more sunshine we get, obviously, the warmer we'll get. On the radar this morning, you can see some of those heavier showers dotted around the area this morning. Again, those are quickly moving off to the east-northeast, and again, we should have just a chance of a pop-up shower or a thunder shower later this afternoon during the heating, but overall we'll have many dry hours here as we go through the day before the next round of showers and thunderstorms move into the area. You can see on the surface weather map, this will be for Saturday morning. This is going to be the very critical time from very late Friday night into Sunday. Again, with the low moving across near the border of Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio, to the north of that, the farther north you go, the better chance that you'll see a mix of precipitation, very heavy snow. In this area here, that I think will get both a significant amount of freezing rain and snow is definitely going to be the area to watch. I think anywhere north of Houghton Lake, I think it's going to be quite a winter storm up in that area. And again, we have a chance for an ice storm someplace across central and north central lower Michigan up into northern and lower Michigan. And again, showers and thunderstorms and warmer once you get into southern lower Michigan. As far as that precipitation, again, the 2.3 to 2.7 forecast, and you can track my forecast versus how we actually do. Again, I want to see this last one, the network average, someplace within this zone here, and you can track that. I'll update that several times each day as we go through the storm. As far as how much precipitation, the WPC is very aggressive still, showing about 2.5 to 3.5, maybe even some isolated 4-inch amounts across all of the MAC and LAC areas, and a little less on the European model. As far as freezing rain, you can see this would be a disaster across much of the area if we were to get these amounts. I don't think we will, but certainly something to keep an eye on. The thing that could save us is temperatures will be marginally below freezing in most areas, so a lot of this may have a hard time getting solidified on some of the trees and especially on the roadways. I think the best chance of that happening will be dirt roads. And then again, the trees could be the issue if it weights it down, knocks down power lines. Any area that gets these kind of amounts, though, will have definitely some widespread power outages, so something we need to keep an eye on. As far as the snowfall part of the storm, you can see very heavy snows from around Oscoda over towards the Manistee and Traverse City area, up to a foot or more of snow, and some of these amounts are ridiculous, up to 30 inches of snow as you get towards the bridge area, Pellston, Wolverine, up in the Manton area. So again, a very dynamic storm that's going to be moving through the area. Our forecast today, highs in the upper 50s around 60. It'll be up around 70 in southern lower Michigan and only in the 40s as you get further north up towards Houghton Lake. And again, temperatures will be around 70 in the north, only in the mid-40s around mid-Michigan, and even colder as you get into northern lower Michigan. Lots of rain, Showers, thunderstorms, snow, freezing rain, the whole gamut right on through the weekend as temperatures cool off across the area. Only in the 30s for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. 3 days only in the 30s in April this late. Pretty incredible. As far as weather watch this morning, you can see the winter storm watch is in effect already way out ahead of the storm. I expect this area here also to fill in with winter storm watches. And again, some of these areas could be extended even farther south. And we'll see eventually winter storm warnings, ice storm warnings, and freezing rain advisories at some point. But again, this is going to be quite an April storm that we have coming up. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day. And 73s to all.